Hey, I'm Mark Loftus, editor of Post, and I'm here in Las Vegas for NAB 2024, and I'm at the MTI Film booth with Brian Gaffney. Brian, good to see you.
Good to see you, Mark. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for your time. So you guys have a couple of different things that you're showing here at NAB. Obviously, you have your DRS Nova restoration solution and you have your Cortex Daily solution, but you also have some AI component that you want to talk about. For those who maybe aren't familiar with the products, maybe you could give us a brief rundown of both and what's new.
Certainly. So MTI Film is a services and software company. So we are a post house that does everything from dailies to television finishing. And we use a suite of tools in-house, Cortex primarily, for doing the dailies component, doing the IMF packaging. However, also on our services side, we have a large restoration business, and with that, we use DRS Nova. So the two products are sort of category based on restoration with DRS Nova, and then traditional post-production using Cortex as a utility tool to support dailies to finishing. And the use case now of AI is specifically different than both. With DRS Nova, we now have MTAI Frame Gen, and what it's doing is actually when you have jump cuts or a black slug where the film broke and they brought it together and just inserted black frames, we can now take an output frame to an input frame and generate a full frame, completely realistic image that replaces that. So MTI Frame Gen is very impressive, and we just recently used it on Sunset Boulevard. We probably replaced like 50 shots that we fixed using MTAI. So it's been used at our services facility, but now will be made public with DRS Nova.
And this isn't just duplicating frames and filling in gaps. This is intelligent, where there's motion and change going on in those frames.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard of OpenAI and Sora. Well, this is not OpenAI. This is MTAI. It's actually our code doing it. And we also use it inside of Cortex for an application of doing frame convert. So if I have a 24 frame source and now I want to remaster for UHD, HDR at 60, we can keep the same time base, but generate additional frames using the MTAI to take it to 60. So you maintain the same time frame, but it's much more smoother.
Got it.
And then in addition, we're using more what I would call utility AI for automation. So with Cortex, we're starting to automate dailies, automating QC of an IMF package, creation of IMF, all with just a prompt command, just like you would generative AI, but now say, oh, create me an IMF, drag in your content, and it automatically takes care of it.
Cool. For those who want to know more, either about your products or your services, where would you direct them?
I would direct them to mtifilm.com, or actually reach out to Brian Gaffney at mtifilm.com, and we'll give them a deep dive demo and actually get them some software to test out.
Very cool. Thanks for your time, Brian.
Thanks for having us.